welcome to Liberebil and welcome to a new video here on Liberebil. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, hit the notification bell or the super thanks button if you enjoyed this video. I'm going to take it down a notch because I'm recovering from COVID and I get fatigued quite quickly and I get tired quite quickly, so I just wanted to drive with a clear mind. And this is what we are going to be driving today. It's Range Rover Sport SVR Carbon Edition. And as you can tell, it is absolutely stunning. If I hit the unlock button, the headlights will do a little bit of a dance. Like that. And I mean, look at this thing. So we have a carbon fiber bonnet, which is full carbon. I'm going to open up the bonnet for you to quickly have a look. And we have carbon fiber mirrors and a full carbon interior, which you will see B-roll shots of as I'm talking about this. So I had the car wash yesterday, so that was nice and clean. If I just try and open up the hood, you also have a full carbon fiber engine cover covering the 5-litre supercharged V8, 423 kilowatt and 700 newton meters of torque. More carbon fiber everywhere. I do wish that, oh sorry, here you can see it's a functional, I mean look here, the resin still, it's a full carbon fiber bonnet, and also your ducts over here. We have functional ducts here, not fake, those are functional. And the bonnet is painted here following this line. I think you're not allowed to have a full black bonnet on a car when the bonnet goes all the way to the edge of the vehicle like this. You must have it color coded. But I see it's also following this line here all the way up, so maybe it was a design choice. I personally would have loved the whole bonnet in carbon fiber. But let's cold start this beautiful thing. My microphone, I hope it was picking up, but I will cold start it. So in order to cold start it, I have to put the car in the loud exhaust mode, and it will actually cold start with the valves open. So yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna go. We have to put the power button. I have to turn the drive select button to racetrack. There you go, you can hear the exhaust flap opening and I want to show you guys quickly the interior of the Range Rover. Again, I'm going to try and breeze through this as fast as possible, but I do want to show you guys what the interior looks like on this car. Let's start off with the all-important sound system. It's a Meridian. This thing's got like 1,000 speakers. You've got speakers in the ceiling, you've got speakers absolutely everywhere. So system is unfreaking believable. From trebles to mid-range to bass, I've never heard a sound system dig this deep and with such authority. The amount of low in the system can muster, unbelievable. If you turn it to the, let's go home. This is the old infotainment system which JLR used to use. Settings. So everything can just take its time, just that little bit. You've got subwoofer, treble, bass. However, there's no mid-range settings, but I think the mid-range is done really well. You can go stereo, 2D and 3D surround. You can have DTS and Dolby Pro Logic, but I like it on stereo because I don't like these pseudo surround sound type of settings. You've also got your camera system here, so you can see a full top-down view. You've got your off-road settings, so you can see off-road information here, how far the suspension is moving, the height of the vehicle, your hill descent controls, quick launch. So let me just see if it's called launch or hill launch or something like that. If I just go back here again, it's called low traction launch. If the car is stuck or something like that, it will give it will basically jolt, I think, the wheels in order to get it out of a stuck situation. That's the top screen, which deals with your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and all your different type of infotainment things. I use it for my maps, which is Waze, and I only use Apple CarPlay. I like the system. Again, I'm trying to speak as smoothly as possible here. Your lower screen again is all your climate. Well done, because you turn these knobs. You turn these knobs here for your climate settings. You push on the knob. If I can get power here. Do I have to start the car for this? That's the exhaust button, so the exhaust will open up now. But if I push on this thing here, I now get my seat. So cooled, and heated seats. So I'm leaving that off. Basically all your climate control is in the settings. I just leave it to 22 degrees. I sync everything, so front and rear climate is synced to 22 if I'm not mistaken. I can also purify the air. There's a lot I can do here. In front of me is JLR's infotainment display, and I also have a heads-up display. I like the 2 dials. You can do a single dial in the middle, but I prefer the 2 dials because I can see my speed up there. And if I put it into the dynamic mode, I get a rev counter as well in the heads-up display, and obviously the exhaust and stuff like that is loud in the setting. In order to get to the driving mode, this is where things get a little bit more complicated. So to push down, I get auto. That means the car will decide where all the settings need to be. I personally like it out, and then I'll put it to my eco mode with the exhaust fully open. You could hear the exhaust flap there. You've got all your driving modes here. Obviously this is a Range Rover, so it is capable off-road, but the specific one I wouldn't really take this thing off-road. My seats is over here. I can adjust my front seats. I can adjust my rear seats, see what's going on. If I swipe down from the top, I can get my music over here, so my Apple CarPlay music. Vehicle, this is where all the car settings lay. If I push the little helmet, I'm going to put it into dynamic mode quickly. I can now change, if I just push the little helmet again, I can now change my engine from comfort, dynamic, gear shift, comfort, dynamic, steering having comfort, and suspension I also have in comfort. And then I have a lap timer, a G meter, and a throttle position and a braking position. I can also do a graph. If I have my foot on the throttle, I can obviously see what is going on here. The other thing that you can do here is turn your traction control off in the center, and your handbrake button is over here. Underneath here, if he lifts the camera a bit up, is a fridge. So I have a full, you can see the fridge is currently ice cold. Got all cold in a few seconds. Again guys, I'm recovering from COVID, so I'm a bit confused. You also have your USB ports under here, and a micro SIM, so you can add a SIM card to this Range Rover. These are bucket seats. You can adjust the lumbar, and you can adjust the front to cushions to extend, so you can have more thigh support. There's a lot of tech going on this car. A heated steering wheel, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist. What I like also about the Range Rover, if you push OK here, this knob changes to become a different type of knob. So can you see that? So now these knobs change depending on what setting I'm in. I really like that about these cars. The same with the with the side button over here. Metal, is this metal? They're cold, so yeah, they are aluminium pedals as well. Headlights and indicators and wipers on this side. A boot open release on this side and a switch to adjust the brightness levels here inside the car. E, how is your seating position?
Yeah, I don't think it can get better.
Yeah, very nice. And you have speakers on the ceiling as well. I mean, this is just, I mean, look at this, guys. This is suede. Was it Alcantara on the roof lining? Everything, even the carpets in this car is soft and plush. Again, full carbon. So carbon fiber door pockets, carbon fiber on the center console here. Everywhere I look inside this car is carbon fiber. It looks stunning. Okay, I'm gonna wear sunglasses. I'm so sorry, but my eyes are so sensitive, guys. I feel like I'm complaining. But let's turn the Range Rover on. You can see everything's moving to where I want it to be because it's set like this, and I want to make the exhaust a bit louder. Before I go further, everything seems to be freezing here. It is a Range Rover after all, so. Oh no, it was in night mode, so yeah. Right. Drive. I want to go eco, and I want to turn the exhaust on, so we can just get out of Valdevi quickly. Let's turn the aircon off so we can stop the fans from making too much noise. Okay, so what are my thoughts so far with Range Rover's SVR Carbon Edition? This car costs 2.9 million rand, 22-inch wheels, a riding position that is unmatched, to be honest with you. I've driven a lot of SUVs now, but this sport version of the Range Rover, there's a commanding position to the way the seat is set. I look straight onto this carbon fiber bonnet. I feel like the richest bakgat bra here in Valdevi. I actually feel like I belong in Valdevi driving this lovely, lovely car. And it is going very much to the top of the list when it comes to the Range Rover. But the rear left door is open, so I'm going to ask E to quickly close that for me. It has soft closing doors, but it didn't close enough for the catch to read that the door was closed. The one thing that I also like about the Range Rover SVR is this 5-liter supercharged V8. It is creamy smooth. I can see why this engine has been in production for so long. The engine is a majesty to this engine and a character that most other V8 cars in the segment just does not have. The 4-liter twin-turbo V8 that's found in absolutely everything from Germany, Audis, Porsches, your lawnmower, your vacuum cleaner, and also your dishwasher. It's just a very generic feeling power plant. Again, I really think that power plant was phenomenal in RSQ8, but in RS6 it didn't do it for me. I didn't like the feel of that power plant. But this supercharged V8 has, oh, speaking is another SVR here, but I have the Carbon Edition. You didn't, oh, she waved. That's so sweet. I have the Carbon Edition. I just have to make it clear to her that drove past. She doesn't have the Carbon Edition, so essentially she didn't work hard enough to buy the Carbon Edition. I'm that guy now. Another thing I like is how I sit. I love it. My arm is on here, and the window buttons that's here. I love it. I just love everything about this car. It feels so flipping characterful. It feels like someone had fun. Oh, I love that about this. It's not boring, it's not mundane, it's got chrome and carbon, and the steering wheel is lovely, and the seat is outrageous. There's suede and Alcantara everywhere. Oh, Excess is everything in the Range Rover Sport SVR Carbon Edition. And I cannot wait to open up the exhaust now when I turn right onto this lovely road in front of me. So let's just get out of the estate. Let's turn the knob to the dynamic mode and flip the gear lever into S, pull a pedal for gears. So I'm in full manual mode now. And then we have some nice pops and cracks there. Excellent. This is what dreams are made of. Are you freaking kidding me? That sounds phenomenal. Someone's thing is making a noise here at the back. E, do you mind just clamping that down, please? I'm gonna pop the sunroof a little. Oh, is that enough of me now? This sounds incredible. This car is it's got so much character. Everything about this car is excess. From the pops to the volume of this exhaust to the way it looks. Someone had fun. Performance from this 423 kilowatt supercharged V8. Yes, the fuel consumption is 12.6 liters per 100 kilometers. Yes, if you drive it hard, it's going to empty the tank really quickly. Yes, you look like you made it of money when you drive a Range Rover, but I don't care. One of my favorite cars I've driven, really. Like, I'm not the biggest Jaguar guy. I like Range Rovers, and this just cements it even more of how much I love this car. It sounds, I'm so sorry, but this sound is phenomenal. Range Rover, you guys deserve a round of applause for not following the rest of this nonsense that other manufacturers are. This sounds incredible. Best experiences I've had in a car for a very long time. I love that I sit high. I love that it's comfortable. Yes, the suspension isn't tuned to be very soft, but with an orchestra like that, we're gonna do a flyby now. now that you've heard the ludicrousness from the outside, oh my god, Niyaaz, this is unbelievable. I can't get over this car. I know there's people in the comments, oh Niyaaz, you do cars that a lot of us can't afford, and there's only a few of your audience that can buy these cars. Enjoy the experience with me and work hard to accomplish your dreams. I mean, I'm a boy from Athro. Never in my life would I thought Range Rover would send me a car to drive such a thing. Come on guys, we can all do it. We can all uplift each other to achieve such things. I'm not going to end the video now. I'm just going to go drive pointlessly, like on the N2 now as well, N1 sorry, and do more pulls, because everyone should get to experience a Range Rover Sport SVR. It might not be as fast as the RSQ8. It might not be as big as the big Vogue Range Rover. But what it does with absolute authority. Oh, what a car. One of my top favorite cars of all time. It's going straight to the top of some of my favorite metal. I mean, even the 8-speed gearbox changing gear is an occasion. Yes, I can see the car in front of me. Thank you for the collision warning car. I appreciate it. I've waited. I mean, oh, Range Rover, I'm sorry. This is exquisite. Exquisite. And if you're watching this video, Range Rover, please send me more SVR products. Like, I will really appreciate it, because I have audience that actually buy these cars, and I am just completely smitten with this car. If I can afford any car right now, it's scientifically proven that a Maserati's V8 can calm you down. Do you know that? Like, it's an aphrodisiac. It actually made people horny. It's a funny story, but it's true. It really is true. And we're coming up to a tunnel here, so obviously we need to lower the windows so we can hear the symphony from the back of the SVR. Right now, here we go. That is phenomenal. Oh, sorry, I had to do that, because I mean, come on. I've never gotten to drive an SVR in my life, so I'm going to have all the fun that I can have. I'm not Matt Watson. I'm not going to give you a full review of the cup holders and there's other stuff. I want to have fun with you watching this video, and if you enjoyed and if you had fun with me, just subscribe. That is so obnoxious. Oh, and onto the highway we go. Oh, one of the best cars I've ever driven. Oh my god, it's making me physically want to take my clothes off. the supercharger whine isn't that much. Actually, I can't hear any supercharger whine at all. But I can hear that excellent exhaust system. This car is phenomenal, and I need to work hard and buy SVR. Actually, any SVR will do. An F-Type, I'm not the biggest fan of an F-Type, but it will do. I just want this 5-liter supercharged V8 because it reminds me of my CLK 63. It makes a glorious sound, and look at the way this van looks. It looks stunning. Oh, what a car. What a car. Don't worry, the drive isn't over yet. It will be over when I get to Valdevi, and that's in a few minutes time. Right, back down with the window, and let's have a listen. That is unfreaking believable. Can the car be any more excessive? I've never had the opportunity to sample JLR's SVR or this 5-liter supercharged in products on the road. I've got to drive these cars on track. I had a day with Jaguar where they let me drive all the SVR products on track, and I remember coming from an experience, my eyes got a bit red because the car was just so emotional to drive. And this is the same, you know, they're having fun. Oh, it's so nice to see a car company be this wild and rad and mad and explosive. I absolutely love it. I adore this car. And I need to do another pull after that circle now. Because it's the last time I'm driving this car. I have to go park the car off now because they're fetching it tomorrow. Oh. Oh. It will only do the pops under 4,000 RPM. You must be, let me see, let's go to under 3. Let's change gear. Here we go. I suppose like the gear resets it again. It won't do anything over 4,000 RPM. So yeah, let's do another pull. Sorry guys, I know I'm keeping you here long, but you just need to experience this car with it because it is a sensational thing. I wish the downshifts were more aggressive. So for some reason they didn't make the downshifts aggressive at all. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also check out the Liberebil t-shirt. It's a limited edition called That Sound. It's now up for purchase, so you guys can check the email niyaaz8@gmail.com if you want a t-shirt. Only 50 will be made and not more, so check that out. Beef Review, Liberebil out.